It is Thursday morning.
You like my hat?
It's a really nice day out. We're on our way to the airport to pick up our rental vehicle for the next 3 weeks.
Lamborghini. Can't afford it. We're gonna get a Nissan something. Or
I don't know what it's
Hyundai,
gonna be. It was the cheapest option.
or
So
a Puget. I don't know.
All right.
We'll text you or we'll message you in our new whip.
All right. First little stop. Little town called Whitehead. We're gonna do a coastal walk. Check out the area. Maybe grab some lunch.
Good lunch.
All right, we drove a little bit more. Now we're at a different little stop. Enjoying the view, eating some popcorn. Walk here. Beautiful day. Good morning. It's the next day. We just woke up, left the hotel, and found this cute little coffee truck right there on the side of the road with this amazing view. So we're just enjoying some coffee to start our day. Today, our next spot that we need to be to by tonight is only like 45 minutes away from here. So we have a lot of time to explore stuff in between the two places. We're gonna head inland a little bit after this. There's a botanical gardens place like on a huge lake inland. Check out Slemish Mountain, which doesn't really sound like a mountain because it's only 1,500 feet tall, but it's like the original home of St. Patrick or something, I don't know. And then we will head back on the coast because there's lots of stops along the coast. So that's our plan. There's the river.
We're just walking through the park. The Antrim Park. 75
degrees.
Beautiful day.
Fahrenheit.
Gorgeous day.
Yes, perfect weather.
Soaking up some sun. Vitamin D. Unique. Like dum-dums? Like a sucker?
What do we think this means? I don't know. Very hot today.
Oh yeah.
Finally feels like summer over here.
Yep.
I'd say it's at least 80.
Feels like it.
Like sweating.
Not that much wind.
Beautiful though.
Gorgeous.
Just took a trail to the loch. Biggest lake in all of UK. So that was nice. Now we're headed back to the car maybe? I don't know. Might walk around the gardens a bit more.
Yeah.
We need to get some breakfast / lunch though soon.
Brunch.
March.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. Just grabbing some lunch / breakfast. So this is Northern Ireland. Last night we stayed in Larne. And then this morning we went inland to like up here. Then we went up here for lunch, and now we're at Slemish Mountain. So after this, we're gonna go back over to the coast and then head north. The town we're staying at tonight is Cushendall. So yeah, there's more stuff to see along the coast there. So yeah, it's not really a mountain, more of a hill. You can hike up it, but we are not going to today, I don't think, just because it's so hot out. There's some sheep. Stopped by a roadside beach, gonna feel the water. This town is called Ballygally.
Ballygally.
Ballygally. Well, there's the other coast. It's a little chilly. Feels nice. To our bed and breakfast for the night. Aaron is on the computer. Out the back window there's like a little sheep. It's really cute. So yeah, we're gonna chill out here for a little bit because we're actually pretty tired. A lot of sun, and we had some ice cream, so I think we're having a bit of a sugar crash. But yeah, we might still like go on a walk in a little bit and grab some dinner eventually. But for now, we're just hanging out.
Yeah!
Okay, so we abandoned the first walk because there was too many bugs. And then we went and got some mediocre dinner at the golf club. And now we're doing a different walk along the water. Sky looks pretty too.
Yeah.
It is the next morning. We are at Glenara Forest Park, I believe, about to do a hike. Another nice day.
God, you could join me for this pretty view.
Nice. We are in Cushendun. Little town with a beach and some caves that we're gonna try to find.
I was featured in the popular HBO series Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yes.
There's a lot of Game of Thrones shooting locations throughout Ireland. So this is just one of them. We found the caves.
fishing.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we just drove some more from Torhead. Now we are at Fairhead, which is kind of like right down the road-ish. There's some sort of event happening over there, a little coffee shop. And we're gonna do another short walk. This is where Game of Thrones was, like a few episodes were filmed here. Dragonstone Cliffs. So, yeah. Can't really tell like how high up we are, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's awesome. That shore over there is actually Scotland. So Ireland and Scotland pretty close to each other actually. Okay, so we got done with our last walk. We were very hot and sweaty and hungry, so I didn't record much, but we did end up finding at the trailhead there was a little food truck, so we got a few sandwiches. But
Yeah.
And now we are at the Dark Hedges, which is a famous Game of Thrones filming location. It was used as King's Road, like a few times, I guess. I don't know.
Pretty cool.
But we're just walking through it.
Yeah. Good morning.
It's the next day. It's a bit rainy out. So we're just sitting in the car, having some coffee and scone. Last night we stayed in Ballycastle. Tonight we're staying in Coleraine, which is only like 40 minutes up the coast, so we basically have all day to get there.
We were thinking about taking a ferry out to an island to see the puffins, a famous bird that looks like a cross between a penguin and a toucan.
I think most people know what a puffin is, but
Most people know what a puffin is. Do you know what a puffin is? No. You don't.
it was all booked out, is what he was, I think, saying.
I don't know. It was really rainy, and it was all booked out. So, but it's really rainy, so can't do it.
Yeah, we don't really have much planned today. The main thing that is close to us now is the Giant's Causeway, but I think we're going to do that tomorrow instead. So we don't really have anything to do today.
Yeah.
We can't check in until 4. It's like 11:30 right now.
So I have a pretty good view of this cove.
it's a nice little area.
Tired.
Yeah.
Not a lot of fans in Ireland. Makes it a little hard to sleep.
It's just hot.
It gets hot, the air doesn't circulate.
Because there's like no AC anywhere you go. Like last night it was cool outside, but the air was like not, and we had our window wide open. It just doesn't get into the room for some reason.
Yeah.
And since we don't have a fan, we can't cool ourselves off.
Yeah.
And yeah, we don't really sleep good if it's not cool. I need it like 65 to sleep really good.
Not a lot of screens either on the windows, so
I've not seen a single screen.
we have a lot of moths coming in and other bugs when we open the window to try to let some cool air in.
So we have to basically sit in the dark if we want any cool air at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just little things, you know?
Little comforts at home.
Some things we do right in America. Like
Good.
screens and AC and fans.
Yeah.
Hopefully we sleep better tonight. We're staying in a little bed and breakfast for 2 nights this time. So it'll be nice. All right, well, the rain is clearing up. We might continue on the coastal route. See where else we can stop. We just got to our bed and breakfast for the night in Coleraine. We were able to check in a little early, so that's good. We haven't really been doing much because the weather's kind of crappy today, but yeah, it's really nice, and we're probably just gonna chill out here for a little bit. This is our room for the night. Nice little bathroom. This is our view for dinner. Eating some pizza.
In the car, because it's chilly outside.
Yeah, it's a bit windy, a bit cold, but not a bad view. This is our second stay within a week, where there's just been a bunch of sheep in our backyard. I love it. Aaron's playing games. They're so fun to watch, though.
It's okay, it's okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just grabbing some coffee. We ate breakfast at our bed and breakfast this morning, which was really yummy. The plan for today is the weather's supposed to be a little bit nicer, so we're going to kind of like backtrack along the coast, see some stuff that we missed yesterday because of the weather. We have dinner at 5 at a nice place on the coast, And then right after that, we're gonna do a longer hike and see the Giant's Causeway, which is kind of like the main attraction of this whole area. So we're hoping, since we're doing it later in the day, it'll be less busy, because it gets very, very busy with a lot of people. But hopefully, since we're doing it after like 6 p.m., it should be better. Yeah. All right, we are at the first stop of the day, a little overlook area that our host recommended.
Happy birthday.
Whoa. This is cool. It's kind of okay, we're at a different stop now. Kinbane Castle. It's just ruins, but just hiking to it. Not really hiking, I guess, just walking, but looks pretty cool.
There goes the birthday girl. Julia just pointed out a wee waterfall. Very cool, very nice. We're gonna check this out. It has a bit of a draft. You can see what they're going for here. Open concept.
Bit of a fixer-upper. Huh. I wonder when it was built. It was built in 1547. That's what it used to look like.
Allegedly.
Whoa. We are at Bushmills Distillery, which is the oldest whiskey distillery in the world. Just did a tour of the plant, and now we are trying some whiskey.
Very cool. Learned about brewing whiskey. Or distilling. We're going to see the hexagonal rocks.
Okay, we just got done with dinner, and now we're going to do a 6-mile hike to Giant's Causeway, which is, like Aaron said, I don't know if anyone knows what this is, but it's just like these hexagonal rocks, basically.
Joe will know.
Okay. So we're gonna hike there and back. It's a big loop, about 6 miles, and it's like 6:30, so hopefully we get done by like 9:30, 10-ish. But it stays light out here really long, so we should be good. But walk off the pasta we just ate.
Was he at dinner?
Yeah, it was really good.
Good.
Italian food.
Not too expensive.
Yeah, good view. It was right on the water, so.
A little overcast, but 6-mile hike ahead.
Yeah, it's actually like the perfect temperature because it's 60 degrees, overcast. Hopefully it won't be too busy. That's why I waited to do it so late, because that place gets really packed with people. So since it's later in the day, we should have a bit quieter trail, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see. Heading down. This is what Giant's Causeway is. Just a lot of these like natural rock formations that are all hexagonal or just, I guess, uniform in shape, but it's like all over. It's crazy. We're just listening to the water crash against the rocks. There's only one other person here, and normally this is like really busy. So yeah, glad you waited to go a little bit later.
Yep. It's a good call.
It's really cool.
Geology is cool. Cool rocks.
Heading back. Whoa.
Aaron, stop.
Just trying to help. Ice cream from Morelli's.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are in Castle Rock. Just left Coleraine, not Coleraine. We've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. We stayed in Coleraine again last night. Just left and drove to this little town, which was only like 15 minutes down the road. Got some coffee. Just checking out the beach.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, I guess you can see it a little bit. Good morning.
Yep.
It's a few days later. Just needed to end off the Causeway Coast video. We ended up, our last stay was in Londonderry, or just Derry, depending on who you ask, which is technically the end of the Causeway Coastal Route. So yeah, we finished that like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. And now we're on the west coast basically of Ireland. We're still gonna be driving along the west coast, go inland a little bit. We're going all the way south to this town called Galleen, I think, for another World Packers, which is in a few days. But until then, we're just gonna be driving around a lot. We're still gonna see the cliffs of Moher near Doolin in a few days, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we sold this car for a while, so we're just gonna keep driving around and seeing some cool stuff.
Yes. We're excited.
But that is all for this video, so we'll see you for the next one.
Bye.